So, are you enjoying your first ride on the bus? I told you it was relaxing.
Yeet! Hey man, you remember me? I was in Miss Folger's class. We were in English 3rd period together. I was always in the back and chilling.
Probably.
And you was that nerd.
I don't remember.
Who was also reading shit. And I just figured I'd
Silly
say
child.
hi, say you doing.
Enough that I have a
And
countermeasure
I was
for it.
wondering if,
Check this
I'll
out.
talk to you a minute about
Oh! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Ah! So, anyway, ever since I was about, whatever age I was in my 2nd year of middle school, I've been taking the public bus to school. There are several reasons for this decision, but if I had to pick one, the most prominent, it would have been because I never got to sit down on the actual school bus. Being the idiot that I am, my bus was small and the amount of idiots were large. And due to the fact that my stop was the last one in the route and it was a long drive from my house to the school, that's a lot of standing up for a whatever-year-old. So from then till high school, I took the public metro bus. Why I did in high school? Well, it has to do with a couple of reasons. 1, same issue. 2, I was avoiding my ex. Now, about a half a dozen years later, I'm finally feeling the consequences of that. And funnily enough, it's not even because of the bus. So we're gonna switch places after this, right? To talk about your popcorn addiction? Let me break it down real slow. I am bad with faces. Once more for the people in the back, what? I am terrible with faces.
Tell me, boy, which is the one that called you the N-word?
I don't know. I think the middle one looks weird enough to have done it. Maybe. I think. I don't know if it's due to my apathetic nature towards other humans, or maybe I'm so into anime that every person I look at looks the exact same until they say something to me. Now, the reason this is related to the bus issue is because while I'm bad with faces, it's really easy to recognize me. I make it a point to be as memorable as possible, mainly when I get on the bus, because I'm stupid. Yay! So there's at least 1,000 times when someone will look at me while I'm on the bus and act like they've met me somewhere before. Now, to their credit, I'm sure they have, but then there's me going, alright, I gotta think real hard, have I met this person, and where? And then I gotta shift into detective mode so I can figure it out. Can you use your name in a sentence for me? Please. And then there are times where there are people I know for a fact don't know who I am and are just trying to make conversation with me. Now, I don't have social anxiety, but in that single moment when I sit down on a bus and get comfortable and some weird homeless looking stranger I've never seen before starts chatting me up, I feel like curling up in a ball and dying. Eventually I recover, and I start kind of talking to them, not really. Really just deflecting everything back at them and making every single possible sign that I don't want to talk to them. Best case scenario, they stop talking. Worst case scenario, there are actually a few standout times from people randomly talking to me on the bus, but those guys are so weird they actually warrant their own videos. A few of which being a drunk guy that got really friendly with me. I mean really friendly. And this old racist woman who tried to convince me to let her move in with me. Yeah, I'll save those for a different video. But aside from the uncomfortable encounters, I actually find riding the bus to be super relaxing. While some people get their best ideas on the shower, I tend to spend the time thinking of other things. Anyway, I come up with a ton of ideas while moving, being in the car, on the bus, walking home, that kind of stuff. But the bus is by far my favorite. Especially when it comes to taking a nap, because I wake up super late, because I stay up super late, so I like to take naps on the bus, and it's usually super peaceful. Until some comes on the bus and starts playing loud music. Sup nerds, thanks for watching the video. I know it's been a while since the last thing I did, but I got a new part-time job and it took me a bit to get used to the new schedule. I want to try getting 2 or 3 videos out this month, If possible, I want to try and get James from the Odd Ones Out, since my job that I just got basically involves me working at Subway. But, you know, here's hoping. Anyway, bye-bye, don't die in the fire, I'll miss you.